What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of Forever News! In today's episode, we got some stories to talk about. For starters, humongous Attack on Titan news. A few different pieces at that. For starters, something that you're going to want to know even if you're just barely into Attack on Titan like that, because we have a confirmed end date for the Attack on Titan manga. The day it is actually going to 100% wrap up and the final chapter is going to come out. We're going to talk about that. But we also, however, got some updates as well on the anime and the final season's episode number count. And some people are not happy about that, including myself to a certain degree. So we're going to talk about that as well. Just in general, Attack on Titan wrapping up. It's about to be over, fam. We've known this for a while, but getting the actual confirmed date, crazy. We also have an update on One Piece. We got a message from the creator, Eiichiro. Always good to hear what he has to say, so we're going to be talking about that. Also, the voting for the popularity poll has begun. We'll talk about that one as well, and link will be in the description below so you can get your vote on. Again, please tell me who you voted for. I gotta know. Two pieces of Magi news. Well, one technically, the second one is regarding the actual, author or whatnot, but Magi Season 3 trending, which is insane, and we need that Magi greatness, fam. But also the author, not only we reported that recently the author's new work Orient is getting an anime, but there's some interesting stuff going on there that I wanted to report on, because this might get somebody, if they don't really care about Orient or they're not that interested, to look and double take and be like, well, maybe. So we'll talk about that. Small update on Dr. Stone's sales number. A rumor I heard, it might be kind of reliable. Like, honestly, I'm about 75 to 85% sure of this, which is not great for Chainsaw Man, the anime in particular that's supposed to be coming. I'm going to talk about it. I am not enthusiastic about this at all, and I hope that this rumor is false. But like I said, I'm 75 to 85% sure that this might be legit, so we're going to talk about it. Black Clover fans, episode 158. In case you missed it, I talked about the latest episode. In case you don't know, due to like the massive explosion of popularity of what's going on alongside the music, Black Clover trending, baby. I love to see it. Black Clover deserves everything. With all the hate that it's gotten throughout the years, Black Clover deserves it. So we're gonna talk about that, and some great news for Jujutsu Kaisen as well. So yeah, we got a few stories to talk about. Without further ado, people, let's jump into another exciting episode of Forever News, the only news source that provides anything and everything anime manga related, and we don't bore you. We get into it. Let's do it.
I say we gonna do what we do, no matter how you move, make your move. That's how it be, though.
Okay, people, so let's start off with something light. Let's talk a little bit of manga sales numbers for Dr. Stone, because it's been reported that Dr. Stone has reached 8.4 million copies in circulation. Great number to start off with. We're about, I want to say, a week or two away from Dr. Stone Season 2, Stone Wars beginning, the anime, and 8.4 million copies. Again, by the end of the run of Season 2, I'm expecting 12, 13 to 15 million sold. That's just my opinion and my expectation, but Dr. Stone doing great numbers, continuing, and a really awesome message and info to start off 2021 for the series. And speaking of series doing great, Jujutsu Kaisen's latest volume, it's already starting to look like it's going the Demon Slayer way, and this is early. Like, Demon Slayer was at the tail end of its run by the time it started exploding with popularity. Jujutsu Kaisen is about a little, 130 something chapters in, and it's doing phenomenal, because apparently, despite several Japanese bookstores limiting volume 14 of Jujutsu Kaisen to 1 copy per person, many Japanese fans are complaining they weren't able to buy the volume because it's already sold out at their stores. And I even seen another person say volume 14 is sought after so much that the Animate store they visited said purchase at the cashier, 1 person, 1 book. Getting in line again to buy is not allowed. So people are going nuts over Jujutsu Kaisen already. Like, that Demon Slayer, who knows, maybe this is going to be a new trend with manga fans in general. Maybe we're getting ushered in a new fandom, and Demon Slayer is just the start of it. Like, I don't know, like the fact that Jujutsu Kaisen is selling out like this. I think I read one person said in 3 hours their store was completely sold out. This is insane. Jujutsu Kaisen is up next, baby. Next up, let's talk about the bad rumor I heard about the Chainsaw Man anime. Don't worry, Mappa's doing it. Hoping the best that it turns out great and whatnot. But according to this rumor, it says Chainsaw Man's TV anime by Studio Mappa will be on Netflix, according to a reliable Weibo user. And usually when they say that, in particular some of these accounts, that is very, very credible. That's why I said in the opening of this video that I'm I'm 75 to 85% sure that this could be legit. And you're probably thinking, well, what's the big deal with that? Well, that means on legal streaming services, assuming that this is like a Netflix original, they classify it as that, we won't be able to have access to it legally, again, like think Crunchyroll, Funimation, any streaming site, until 6 months after it wraps up airing in Japan. So if Chainsaw Man gets 12 or 24 episodes, we'll have to wait 6 months after that to have it on our streaming services. Now again, it'll be rampant with piracy online, and I can imagine like a lot of people indulging, including myself. Oh shit, you didn't hear that. I ain't waiting for no goddamn Chainsaw Man 6 months after the run. Hells no. But yeah, I hope that that's not the case. Or if Netflix got their hands on it, I hope it's that they just get to have it after the fact, like, whatever they want to do with the binge watch or whatnot. But like, I need my Chainsaw Man weekly episodes on all platforms, please, or at the very least released in general. Like, don't make us wait. Don't do that. Like, that's gonna kill the whole hype of it. I get it, Netflix has like a blank check, like, hey, whatever you want for it, but don't do us dirty like this, man. Please don't do it. Like, I'm gonna be so angry and upset if they do that. Next up, let's talk some One Piece. The creator of One Piece, Eiichiro Oda, had something to say after the release of Chapter 1000. Monumental moment. One Piece going for over 20-something years. Insane. Let's read. 1,000 chapters. Well, too many events has happened for the past 23 years. I spent half of my life on weekly serialization. LOL. Luffy has taken voyages to many islands and had many adventures. I don't know how many people they have met. On the other hand, I have met many people and have been supported by countless number of people, including my family. I can't give my thanks enough to those people. Audience leave after 5 years, quote unquote. This is my theory of long-term entertainment because audience have their busy daily life. Therefore, I have kept in mind not to call my audience as fans. I have been telling myself, don't be arrogant, considering they will stop reading One Piece someday. To my embarrassment, I have been drawing my manga as I like till now, believing my audience who kindly believe Luffy. Luffy's adventure is near the final arc. I have already drawn as many as 1,000 chapters. There will be too exciting a story thanks to those accumulated 1,000 chapters. Yes, it will be. To all One Piece fans around the world, it'll be a long story, but please support Luffy's adventures for a little longer. And usually when I hear stuff like that, first of all, it gets me sad. Like, One Piece is going to end at some point. I know people say, well, it's been so long, but I'm the type of person, when I love something, I'm always saddened when it leaves. Especially, I've been rocking with One Piece alone, just reviewing it since, like, I want to say 2011, and I started really getting into it in 2010. Over 10 years of loving this franchise, not to mention catching it back on the day on TV, on Kids WB and shit like that. Like, I love One Piece, and hearing that, it gets me saddened. But shout outs to Oda, 1,000 chapters, and I can't wait to see what this series has in store, man. Oda, 23 years of doing this shit, like, what a goat. Next up, while we're on the topic of One Piece, remember there's a popularity poll that like everyone around the world can vote, and you can vote once a day online, or you can send in a card and you get like 10 points for the character. Well, it is up. Again, link will be in the description below. Go vote. It says One Piece's World Top 100 Popularity Poll is now up. You can vote once per day for any character, and you can find all the characters by their own names. The poll will be available from January 4th to February 28th. Results will be announced in May of 2021. I already voted day one. I'll be honest with you. I voted for Usopp. I just wanted to. It is what it is. I might vote Sanji next. I don't know. I love One Piece. Yeah, go vote. So next up, the creator of Magi. Well, for starters, let's talk. Apparently, due to the big announcement, they actually have a trailer now for it, even though it's not like an animated trailer. It's just like animated pieces of the manga. It's not like an anime, PV or anything like that. Once that was announced, her new work, Orient, getting an anime, apparently it started trending Magi Season 3. Magi 3rd season is currently trending in Japan following the anime adaptation announcement for Orient, another manga series by the same author, Shinobu Otaka. It is important to note that there is no formal announcement, but fans in Japan are also hopeful, like we are overseas, for Magi Season 3, and that's to be expected. Magi was absolute greatness. I got a tattoo of one of the characters on my arm. My daughter is named after the main female protagonist of that series. Magi greatness. Please, let's get that Season 3 and wrap this bad boy up someday, please. But alongside the announcement of the anime for Orient, apparently Shinobu Otaka's Orient manga is going to be going to Besatsu Shonen magazine, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a monthly magazine. There was a message from Shinobu Otaka, illustration from her. She comments, it was her decision to move Orient monthly as it was becoming difficult to finish manuscripts weekly, which explains the hiatuses the manga has had. So it'll be in the same magazine that Attack on Titan is. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to pad out, because like we just talked about, and we'll get into it, Attack Attack on Titan is about to end soon. They're probably trying to bring a lot of juggernauts into this magazine. Like, okay, Titan goes, we got this to, you know, pad things out, and it's from the creator of Magi. A lot of people love this author's work, so this will be a big deal. And honestly, I think this could be a great thing for this author going into a monthly magazine. On top of that, Besatsu, you've seen Attack on Titan. At the very least, you've heard of Attack on Titan, how gory and dark it could get. She won't have the same parameters of like being restricted and whatnot. Yes, let's do it. And I can't wait to get into Orient. I remember reading like the first couple chapters back in the day, and I liked what I read so far. I might just marathon it now, or I might wait for the anime. I don't know. It's a toss-up. Either way, shout-outs to Shinobu Otaka. Magi Season 3 someday, hopefully. Orient getting an anime, and Orient going monthly into the Attack on Titan magazine, Besatsu Shonen magazine. Next up, Black Clover, baby. Black Clover! All the haters, get mad, get sad, I don't give a shit, whatever, just feel horrible because all that shit, y'all been slandering Black Clover, baby, with episode 158's premiere today, the recording of this video at the very least. Black Clover has trended #1 worldwide. K-pop trending, Black Clover _with_treasure. I'm imagining that's due to the opening, but whatever it is, no matter what, that just showcases just what is going good for Black Clover. Black Clover, I noticed some of the music has been really popping off for it. It's been doing great, making a lot of money with music. So Black Clover's opening is one of the things that is pushing it. Also, again, the time skip has a lot of people talking. It's just so good so far. And yo, major congrats to Black Clover. Again, trending #1 worldwide. Go check out Black Clover. If you've heard slander throughout the years, don't listen to that shit. If you need to watch it in dub because you don't like the first couple of episodes of Asta's voice, watch it in dub. The dub doesn't have that problem. And either way, just go check out Black Clover. It is freaking awesome and deserving of trending #1 worldwide, baby, with episode 158, the time skip. Let's go! Now, at last, a lot of Attack on Titan news. Unfortunately, majority of it is not really good news per se. For starters, let's talk about Attack on Titan's anime. Attack on Titan, the final season anime, listed with 16 episodes. The official website for the Attack on Titan, the final season anime, revealed on December 7th that the anime will ship in 2 Blu-ray disc volumes on May 19th and July 21st, with the first volume featuring episodes 60 through 67 of the overall franchise, and the second volume featuring episodes 68 through 75 of the overall franchise. The season is therefore listed with 16 total episodes, and leakers have been saying this for months now, that Attack on Titan was only going to be 16 episodes. I didn't want to talk about it until it was 100% confirmed, because they weren't really pushing it as it was confirmed. To be honest with you, that's not great, because there's a lot of content to cover in 16 episodes. I think personally, and I feel as though now I'm understanding a little more why the manga went the way it has. If you follow the manga, you understand what the threat is right now. That seems very theatrical. That seems very movie-like. I wouldn't be surprised if the finale of Attack on Titan is going to be a big movie. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And that would also really be dope. What if the reason Wit Studio allowed MAPPA to take over the anime for, like, you know, the final season, maybe Wit Studio is going to be the ones doing the movie to wrap it all up. Because again, I just don't see them being able to finish this all off with 16 episodes. I don't know, but 16 episodes doesn't sound great. I would have loved 24, but if they're doing that, and if you think about it, 16 episodes, right? That's 8 shy of 24. You figure, take about 2 minutes off for, like, you know, openings, endings, you know, take a few different minutes off. That's about 20, 40, 60, 80. That's about 160 minutes, more or less. That's about a film. That's probably going to be a film. Attack on Titan is probably going to be wrapped up with a film. Again, that's speculation, but that's the best case scenario, because if not, 16 episodes is going to rush towards the end, and it's not going to be good, and the fans are going to be real pissed off. So, fingers crossed. But, with that being said, there's another big announcement. Attack on Titan's manga is going to be wrapping up, and we've already known that it's going to be wrapping up, but we got an actual date. Let's read. Attack on Titan manga ends on April 9th after 11 years. Kodansha announced on Tuesday that Hajime Isayama will end his Attack on Titan manga in the May issue of Kodansha's Besatsu Shonen magazine on April 9th after 11 and a half years of serialization. The manga's 34th and final volume will ship out on June 9th. Isayama noted that he had been saying since 8 years ago that he would end the manga in 3 more years, but now he can finally end the manga as promised. He emphasized that the manga's length was not extended by the editors, but rather the question, when will it end, often came up during the final push. He hopes fans will keep enjoying the manga until the end and vowed to do his best until the finale. And I'll be honest with you, that's sad because Attack on Titan is one of the, since I've started reviewing manga and talking about manga and anime on this channel, Attack on Titan is one of the best works I've come across, especially that has hit the mainstream at the level it has. I expected it, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a little bit earlier, so at least we're getting a couple more chapters than I thought. I thought by February, March the latest, it would have been over, but April will be the final month of Attack on Titan. I'm definitely going to be talking about each chapter as they come out till the finale, but man, Attack on Titan really ending. Final volume June, final chapter April, anime 16 episodes. Like, this is the final hoorah for Attack on Titan. Again, unless we get the movie, which I do think we're going to get a movie to adapt the final chapters, but wow. Very curious what you guys think about all the stuff we talked about today. Creator of One Piece, Eiichiro Oda's words regarding chapter 1000, your thoughts on that, your expectations for the future of One Piece. Also, what do you think about the votes? Who are you voting for? Again, I gotta know now that it's open. Link will be in the description below. Go vote for your favorite One Piece characters. I love it. Your thoughts on Orient getting an anime, Magi season 3 trending, and Orient going monthly. I think that's a great segue for people to actually jump into the Orient manga. Like, if you haven't, the creator of Magi was a great story. Go read Orient. I'm gonna go read it as well. I've only read the first couple chapters, but from what I read, I liked it, and I trust Shinobu Otaka's pen to the fullest. Dr. Stone, 8.4 million sold. Very, very well done. Jujutsu Kaisen. My gosh, yo. Next Demon Slayer. It's looking that way. Black Clover trending #1 worldwide. I love to see it. Scream it to the heavens. Black Clover greatness. I love it. Monica Senpai, step all over me, please. Chainsaw Man, horrible rumor. I hope that's not the case of it getting to Netflix and Netflix making us wait. That'll be horrendous and that'll kill a lot of the hype. And of course, the horrible news regarding Attack on Titan, April 9th. The end is near. 16 episodes, final season. Crazy. And your thoughts on any of the stories we covered in today's episode. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in. And you guys just watched another episode of Forever News. Have an awesome day.
It's nights like this and times like this.
What's that?
That I can give another hit. But I've got this inside a switch, a natural bliss. But that I miss